Grand Rising family. Good seeing everyone. Gonna give everybody a chance to kind of come in. It's gonna be a real quick live. Just getting home from work, so I was just kind of rushing. I haven't had any time to get home and take care of anything just yet. But most I kind of put it on me to do this quick live, and then have a call-in show later on this evening. So shalom, shalom. We're going to talk about that real quick. So I figured we'd have the live, and then we'll have the call-in show a little while afterwards. Now I'm not going to put up another. I'm not going to put up anything else or whatever else. That's why we're going to have the live real fast, so people will know. I'm not going to put up any more notifications, because the more notifications you send out, the less they end up sending out. So it causes some issues. So, and then I'll quickly try to get the live out. Well, the call-in show out. It's been a long time since we've had a call-in show, so give the family a chance to kind of express some of their feelings and their thoughts, and share some things that they've been learning. I have so much information the Most High has been giving me to make videos on, but I feel like the Most High wanted me to give the family a chance to kind of come in and share some things that they've been learning. So I see we already got a couple hundred people here. Let's go ahead and listen to a little bit of Psalms 121. Give some more people a chance to kind of come in here real quick. Here we go. It's already tripping, huh? Yeah, it's just getting really ridiculous, as you can see, with all the buffering and the glitching and everything else. It's like it's barely, a couple of minutes into the live and it's already all these issues. And like I said, you got other people who can go on and be on lives for hours and hours and no issues, very little issues, whatever else. But that just proves what's going on right now, and where we are right now. And it's just what we're gonna do, like I said, this evening is we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna have the live for a little bit, and then we're going to go and have a call-in show, and it'll be off of a Google Duo. I'll try to put some of this information either on the community section or I'll put it in the description box here. Okay? And so we'll go to Google Duo, and I think you have to use my email in order to do that. So it'll be tribeofjudah0@gmail.com. And I'll try to get take as many calls as possible. Because I know sometimes I was having some people that were just calling and just talking about just nonsense in order to keep other people from coming in and calling. Thank you, Carlos Young. Appreciate that. tribeofjudah0@gmail.com. I'm going to put that in at Google Duo. So you can start setting that up right now. You can go ahead and start to set up, set yourself up right now with Google Duo. Put that in, and I'll take as many calls as I can. I'm probably going to, after I get off the live, I'll tell you, like after we get off the live, I'll say, okay, 45 minutes after I get off the live, we'll start the call-in show. And then you guys can go ahead and give me a call, and we can chop it up a little bit, and then we'll put it up later on so everyone can check out the call-in show. Does that sound good? Get a chance to kind of hear the rest of the family. Hopefully that sounds good. So get a chance to chop it up a little bit. We used to do this. A couple summers ago when I had lost my vision, and my son Isaiah handled all of the computer stuff for me. So we used to have call-in shows. We haven't done them in a while, but like I said, I'm on the way home from work today. So I kind of put it on my spirit to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that this evening and try to get that up so you guys have a chance to kind of hear the rest of the family and what they're seeing. I'm not gonna limit it. It depends on the subject matter. How about that? Because it kind of sounds like some subject matter that it's just kind of dragging, or they're just trying to, some people have some really good information, and I wouldn't want to limit them to 2 or 3 minutes if it's some really good information. But but I'll just leave it to my discretion if it seems like some people are just kind of just wanting to waste time so other people can't talk. We'll just cut them off and continue. Thank you so much to the moderators. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Miss Evie. I hope you get a chance to get through tonight. But yeah, sometimes, you know how it is. Israel is. They got some information they want to share. Just gonna have to try to get it out there. And like I said, if that sounds like something, I'm hey, we need to kind of get out here and share some information. It's an opportunity for us to kind of hear other ideas, and get a chance to hear the other ideas and things that the Most High is putting on other people's hearts. And you're probably gonna hear about how the Most High is working with a lot of us on a lot of the same things. Yes, thank you, Carlos. Google Duo, exactly. In the call-in app. Thank you. Figure we talk about it now, it'd be much easier. Cause I know I have some people who, are a little more challenged as far as the technology is concerned. So this is a kind of a way for them to be able to kind of work through those issues. It's amazing, isn't it? Looking at what happened yesterday with Presley's daughter had cardiac arrest, and then in the morning or early afternoon, and then by the evening, she was gone. Look at all these people that are dying of cardiac arrest. Look at all these people that are dying of all these sicknesses, dying of these heart attacks. Young people. I said it's absolutely amazing, but it's just more confirmation that the Most High is in charge. Hey, Sister Lisa, great seeing you. It's more confirmation that the Most High is in charge. Because it's crazy, because it's young people that, seem to have a lot of times also, that seem to have their whole world, ahead of them. They, look pretty relatively healthy. And then, they look like they have their whole life ahead of them. And then, bam, Most High takes them. I mean, it is absolutely amazing to see, because like the Most High said, we talked about this a while ago in Joel 2, about how the Most High is going to cleanse the lands. The Most High is cleansing the lands of his people. We were not sure exactly how he was going to do it, but if you read Joel 2, if you go back and take a look at some videos that I've done about Joel chapter 2, at him removing the northern army, and him cleansing the land, and that's exactly what's happening. You're looking at how the United States is just giving money still to Ukraine, hand over fist. They're moving all this military equipment out of here, over to the Ukraine. And no questioning anything. And then you got now all these sicknesses. This is prophecy being fulfilled. Now, I said something about the other nations watching us. Earlier, brother sent me a video of Off Grid. And he pretty much, confirmed that he's been listening to our information. And the thing is this, hey, I don't care. That's a great thing if you're listening to this information. That's a great thing if the Most High is leading you to this information. It's like, take that next step. Get all that information. Get all that understanding. The Most High is trying to enlighten you. The Most High is trying to enlighten you. But like I said, it's a microcosm of what the Gentiles have done. They take our information, they regurgitate it, but they don't tell you really where they got it from, because the information that Paul was talking about actually comes from the Apocrypha. I'm going to play a little bit of it so you can check it out. It comes from the Apocrypha. It comes from 2nd Esdras. It comes from 2nd Esdras, talking about the 3 eagle heads and the last days. And when the brother sent me he sent it to me. I think it was the video he did yesterday, at about the 39-minute 12-second mark. It's like, right, it's just verbatim what Most High gave me a few years ago. But see, if you're in the Bible only, or you don't subscribe to the Apocrypha, you're not going to get the information out of the Bible. This information is pretty exclusive to Second Esdras. The breakdown comes from the Most High, but the information and everything else comes from, it comes from the Apocrypha, but the breakdown comes from the Most High. Yeah, that's it. You call it someone else Israel who's not Israel, but hey, that doesn't matter, because eventually, like I said, I don't hear him trying to go. Hey, do you hear a lot of these people going to Ish and copying their information? You see what I'm saying? You're not going to get all the information going to Ish, because I don't hear them preaching the Bible. I don't hear them breaking down the Bible. I don't hear them breaking things down like that. So then that shows a little something. You're not getting it from Ish. And this breakdown, like I said, is exactly what is happening right now. I'm getting it right now. I'm pulling it up. It's we had it up a day ago. Red alert. Russia general says they are at war with NATO now. So I'm gonna play it. You guys check it out. Like I said, it's video from yesterday. It's gonna come up right now.
American large military family.
Right on cue, right? Let's give it a chance here. Let me know when it comes back. You guys are kind of coming back. Yeah, the storm is predominantly up north. As I said, we're getting rained, but we're not getting the same flooding that they're getting up north. Okay, let me continue here. Let's see if it's going to continue here. Here we go.
What is right and what is wrong? Don't we have morals anymore? Is there no sense of morals in the world anymore? We can just go around starting killing people for the hell of it, just because we want to control the entire world? Yes, we are an empire, folks.
Amazing, isn't it? Probably kicked off like 150 people off the chat, and then they're buffering like crazy. And all we're doing is just listening to Paul, who pretty much just copied the same stuff that I've already talked about. All right, I'm going to continue. Here we go.
The Vatican in Rome, the Pope is the head of the Roman Empire. The United States of America is the military arm of the Roman Empire. We are the Roman legions, vast and many. The United States is the military arm of the current Roman Empire. We have over 800 military bases worldwide, just like the Roman Empire back thousands of years ago had bases all England. And the Vatican in Rome itself is Roman Empire. We're an empire. That's why we spend $800 billion a year. Just like a government, The Vatican, the Catholic Church, is the only church that has an embassy. Folks, they have an embassy in every country, just like a government, just like a world government, just like a nation. I'm telling you the truth.
Amazing. Right? It's got to be a record, right? With all the buffering and yes, like I said, it's the Most High is bringing out this truth. And he's the one the Gentiles are like, they're coming in, they're getting information, they're trying to explain it and then put their twist on it, still. But it's like, hey, where are you getting this information from? Where are you getting it? This is all about the three heads, those three eagle heads in 2nd Esdras. But if you don't read any other books, if you don't accept, the Apocrypha, then how can you say that, where did you get this information from? You see, what I've noticed a lot of times right now is a lot of these Gentiles will be like, oh, this guy has a new prophecy for this, or this guy has a new prophecy for that. And they're like leaving the Bible and they're going to other people to get information. They're going to other people to get information. More recent people who have been, alive, in the last couple hundred years or whatever else. It's like, hey, there's plenty of information in those scriptures that you said you love so much. But the thing that has changed now is the interpretation has changed. The perspective has changed. See, we don't have to listen to your perspective on everything. And that's what we've been stuck doing for such a long time. We've been stuck listening to the Gentile perspective. Oh, that's not true. Oh, this person, they got a PhD, they're the expert. So listen to what they say. All those things they've been doing for all this time, right? And that was working before. It works still for some, many of the Gentiles and many even Israelites that want to continue with the system and don't want to think for themselves. It'll still work, but for the ones who the Most High has awakened, that kind of stuff doesn't work anymore. You're gonna need to bring up some more information. And as you can easily see right now, just trying to play a little minute and a half clip of a video that was just confirming some information that I had brought out a long time ago. And, the whole thing was just shutting down. Everything was buffering like crazy. We've been blessed to have a lot of this understanding for a while. It's beautiful because, as you can see, the Most High gave it to us, gave us this understanding. Very few people, grasped it. Very few people internalized it, but now that the Most High has become true, they're trying to, come in the back door and, give their breakdown. Or just give you the breakdown, but not tell you where they come from. They're great at doing that. Give you the breakdown, but not really tell you where it comes from. And you just can't put it all on the Catholic Church. It's all churches. It's all churches. And Flora, I was going to tell you that just go to yesterday's video from Paul, Off Grid, and just go to the 39-minute mark, 12 seconds. And you just listen to it from there. And you can find it right there. But see, they've done this whole time. That's just an example of what they've done this whole time. All they've done is they came, got our information, told us it was theirs, and and then they just made themselves the experts by saying they were the experts, and we never questioned anything. We never questioned anything. All the while, they were just stealing our information. You know, they were stealing our information and making themselves, but puffing themselves up and making themselves seem as if they were the experts. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of these guys because, like I said, I don't need to hear about Russia's going to do this, Ukraine's going to do that, Belarus is going to do this, you know, Poland's going to do that. Hey, let me know when you guys start doing something. Let me know when I can actually start to see it. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to see things. I got other things to take care of. I got other things to study. I got other things to read. I got other information, you know, to get. They keep saying the same things over and over again because they have no truth. You know, I'm watching videos of guys talking about Antarctica. To some of the brothers and sisters were sending me that. They're like, this person's been really talking about Antarctica quite a bit, and ever since you talked about the hollow Earth, they're talking. I'm like, yeah. I said, you know, they get information and they run with it and they do their things with it. You know, I said, but hey, that's okay. The Most High is bringing out this information. So the Most High is bringing out all this information. But what we're gonna do is remember now, Google Duo. Go ahead and set that up right now. Google Duo. Okay, and then the email is tribeofjudah0, the number 0, @gmail.com. It's about 5:20 right now. I'll start accepting calls around 6 o'clock, 6:10. Okay, and we'll do the call-in show. So if you're not sure, you guys can always come back and take a look at the information that the moderators are already putting in the chat. They already put a lot of the information here in the chat for you guys to be able to go ahead and get onto the call-in show in a little bit, okay? That gives me a chance to kind of go home, get something comfortable on, freshen up a little bit, relax a couple of minutes. Google Meet, okay. Thank you, Anthony Gardner. Like I said, I was never, I didn't set up any of it. My boys had to set it up for me, so thank you for letting me know. But like I said, this gives a chance to kind of get some more people, you know, more of the family members, opportunity to kind of come in, talk a little bit, share some of their information, and go from there. Sound good? All right, all praise is the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.